The moment she stepped forward, representing Belarus, the energy inside the arena shifted instantly. Ekaterina Vandaryeva wasted no time making her presence felt. Within seconds, she launched a heavy overhand right, followed by another, snapping straight down the center. Then came the elbow, sharp, brutal, perfectly timed. This wasn't just a fighter entering the cage. This was a statement. And outside the cage, she made it even louder. Taking to social media, the three-time Muay Thai world champion delivered a direct message to Dakota Ditcheva. No hesitation, no respect given. She called Dakota out as if she were already standing in front of her. This wasn't hype. This was calculated aggression. A veteran striker announcing to the world that she was ready to test the undefeated champion. And just like that, on the tension between two worlds, Muay Thai dominance and MMA supremacy had officially begun. Vandaryeva's words hit hard, but it wasn't just what she said. It was how she said it. She dismissed Dakota's record, questioned her status, and positioned herself as the biggest threat the division had ever seen. This wasn't a casual call-out. It was a warning shot, a declaration from someone who had spent over a decade fighting elite competition across the globe. The combat sports community didn't just react, they exploded. Analysts debated it. Fighters picked sides. Fans flooded social media. Because when a decorated striker like Vandaryeva speaks with that level of confidence, people listen. But what made this even more dangerous was her resume. She wasn't chasing clout. She had already built her legacy. And now, she was aiming directly at the top. The message was clear. September wasn't just a date. It was a deadline. But Dakota Ditcheva is not the type of champion to stay silent. Within hours, she fired back. Calm, direct, and loaded with confidence. Her response wasn't emotional, it was calculated. She acknowledged the challenge, but quickly shifted the narrative. While Vandaryeva spoke about striking dominance, Dakota reminded everyone of one crucial difference. This is MMA. She highlighted her undefeated record, her finishes, and most importantly, her complete skill set. Striking, grappling, wrestling, she does it all. And she made it clear that experience in one discipline doesn't guarantee victory inside the cage. Dakota didn't just defend her position, she reinforced it. She spoke like a champion who has already proven herself multiple times. And then she dropped the line that sent shockwaves across the community. Check the scoreboard. That wasn't just confidence, that was authority. Now here's why this matchup matters more than most. Vandaryeva isn't just another challenger trying to climb the rankings. She's a legitimate striking legend. Born in Minsk, Belarus, she began training at just 16. By 17, she was already a national champion. Over the years, she built one of the most respected Muay Thai careers in women's combat sports. Her nickname, Barbie, might suggest elegance, but inside the ring, she is ruthless. Precision, timing, and knockout power define her style. She has fought and defeated world-class competition, including names that would later become global stars. One of her biggest achievements came in 2011, when she defeated future UFC champion Joanna Jedrzejczyk. That alone tells you everything. This is not just experience. This is elite-level pedigree. And now, she's stepping into MMA territory, targeting the biggest name in the division. On the other side stands Dakota Ditcheva, a completely different kind of force. At just 26 years old, she has already achieved what most fighters spend entire careers chasing. Undefeated, dominant, efficient. She became the youngest champion in PFL history and the first British female MMA world champion. But it's not just her record that's impressive, it's how she wins. First-round knockouts, body shot finishes, Clinical performances that leave no room for doubt. She doesn't just beat opponents, she overwhelms them. See, her recent victories have proven that she's operating at a level far above most of her competition. And unlike Vandaryeva, Dakota's game isn't limited to one area. She's a complete mixed martial artist, dangerous on the feet, dangerous on the ground, and always in control. What truly separates Dakota from the rest of the division is her versatility. She blends striking with grappling seamlessly. One moment, she's landing sharp combinations. The next, she's securing takedowns and controlling opponents on the ground. Her fight IQ is beyond her years. She doesn't rush, she calculates. Every movement has purpose. And that's what makes her so dangerous against someone like Vandaryeva. Because while Vandaryeva thrives in striking exchanges, Dakota has multiple ways to win. She can stand and trade, or she can close the distance, clinch, and dominate in areas where Vandaryeva has less experience. That unpredictability is a weapon, and it's one that has carried her to the top of the division. The question now is simple. Can Vandaryeva handle it? This fight, if it happens, is more than just a matchup. It's a clash of styles, eras, and philosophies. Vandaryeva represents years of refined striking mastery. Dakota represents the evolution of modern MMA, a fighter who can do everything at a high level. If the fight stays standing, Vandaryeva has a real chance. Her timing, her reach, her experience, it all plays in her favor. But if Dakota brings the fight into the clinch, mixes in takedowns, and controls the pace, the advantage shifts dramatically. We've seen Dakota finish fights quickly, and we've seen her adapt under pressure. That's what makes this so fascinating. Now, it's not predictable. It's dangerous for both sides. Meanwhile, the conversation around Dakota isn't just limited to one opponent. Her name is now being linked to the biggest stage in MMA, the UFC. After her dominant performances, she made it clear that she's ready for anything. She even hinted at facing the very best, including the reigning flyweight queen Valentina Shevchenko. That statement alone changed everything. Because now, this isn't just about defending a title. It's about proving she belongs at the very top of the sport. When fighters start calling out champions across promotions, it means one thing. They believe they're the best in the world. And Dakota isn't asking for opportunities. She's demanding them. Veteran voices in the sport have also taken notice. Analysts, commentators, and former fighters are all pointing to Dakota as a future superstar. Some have even gone as far as saying she's exactly what the women's division needs right now. A fresh face, a dominant force, someone who can capture attention and deliver results. Even Dana White himself acknowledged her presence, hinting that the UFC is watching closely. And history tells us that when attention reaches this level, big moves are not far behind. Dakota isn't just building a career, she's building momentum. And momentum like this is hard to stop. So where does this all lead? You have Vandaryeva calling her out with confidence built on years of dominance. You have Dakota responding with the calm certainty of a champion who has never lost. Two fighters, two paths, one potential collision. If this fight happens, and it won't just be another event, it will be a defining moment. For Vandaryeva, it's a chance to prove that elite striking can conquer MMA. For Dakota, it's an opportunity to silence doubters and solidify her position as the best in the world. The stakes couldn't be higher. The build-up is already intense, and the fans are ready. The only question left is, who walks out victorious?